Hello, this is Sadie. I'm gonna tell a story on Dream. But the difference with this one, it's not a fan fiction. It's a love story, Okay. You're gonna watch me do this, but I'm not actually doing it in real time. It's just sped up. I am making this up right now. So if I get something wrong, don't blame me. This is based on the story Monophobia. It is a Wattpad story, but it's really good. But I'll be changing up a lot of things, okay? So let's get on to the story. One day, Dream had a fight with his friends, and George, being the king, exiled him. Dream obviously took all his belongings, some food, and other things to live. After he left, he started walking and walking until he was about halfway to the far lands. He'd set down camp for a little bit, continue walking, all till he's to the far lands. Dream continued to live his life normally. And he made us normal life. But as Technoblade, and I know it's not a love story, because it's not. As Technoblade was walking around, he saw a name tag that said Dream. He walked to it, and he saw a not homeless blob. And he decided he'd go talk to him. Dream was farming? Yeah. Dream was obviously surprised by the human contact he hadn't had for about 2 years. And was very happy though. He showed Technoblade around his place, which consisted of a farm, a house, a quite nice house, another portal, and other things you'd need. Also, some other things that you wouldn't need. Like a castle and a miniature version of the SMP. And Technoblade decided he was going to move there. With Philza, of course, but still. Dream was happy about this. Of course, he hadn't had human contact in 2 or 3 years, so. And he was pretty happy. They lived a normal life. Dream got an unexpected visitor, though. It was George. And George said, "Hey Dream, would you like to come back to Kanoko Kingdom?" Dream said no, because Dream was happy where he was, in the far land. So he continued to live his life. And I just noticed how dang bad this drawing looks right now. It gets better, I promise. I'll do more parts or different stories. And yeah. But Dream was happy. Dream while eventually looking for netherite and but this was older, sorry. He was in the nether looking for netherite. He saw Tommy. So Tommy knew where he lived. Did Tommy ever visit? No. But still, Tommy knew where he lived. So Dream thought that Tommy told George where he lived. And that's why George appeared on his doorstep. I'm trying to think of more things to do. Dream eventually got back on his feet and exactly how he was in the SMP, but not manipulative. Manipulative. I can't say that word. Don't make fun of me. And Dream was again happy with Technoblade and Filza and Ghost Bear. Dream had cats and dogs and other things. And he just continued to live his life happily. And yeah. I'm trying to think of more things. But see, with Dream, he had the revival book. And Phil's canonical lore in my AU, he can never die because he's very old. But not as old as Dream, because Dream's God in most of my AU. And Dream had the revival book. Technoblade's God too, so they never really died. And Wilbur's already dead, so they continued to live eons and eons till all the SMP died. But they had children. Little bastards. I don't like children. I hate them actually, despite me being a teenager. I still hate children. And Mumza would sometimes visit Filza, and Phil would be very happy about it. And I hate my dogs. They're loud and annoying. And Dream had visits by XD, because XD's also God. But see, with the SMP members, the gods of the SMP would not die. Essentially, they were immortal. So that'd be Foolish, Slime, other SMP members would never die. But people like Sapnap and Carl, who were born from gods. Carl is a time traveler, and Sapnap is a blaze. But essentially, whatever his name is, Bad Boy Halo, is his dad. And my AU, he's the god of Nether. Yeah, I forgot. And so Dream would call him over for a party or two for like his birthdays or some stuff. And they would celebrate and have a good time. The end of this part. Okay? Comment if you want me to do a love story next and what type.